going on, everybody? Welcome. Was it Jeremy? By the way, buddy, I think your box should be there tomorrow or Tuesday. Oh, and the kiddo, of course, grabs my attention right when I start. 1 second.
Hi, welcome to LBD Prophecies. This is Funko Illuminati. I'll be doing the voiceover for LBD. He's currently right now asking, okay, so how many can we get into the house? Oh, he's now done. Hello, Clarissa. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Jeremy. Hello, Tats. Let's see. And now back to LBD and friends.
Yeah, the kiddo's complaining that she did something, but I can't. She's not using words, so I can't really help her.
Oh, okay. Well,
1 second.
now she's. Yes, Father's Day in action. Hello, Lisa. So, how's everyone doing today? Doing well. Apparently, his daughter's now doing her best rendition of Saving Private Ryan through the barbed wire. So Sunday. At least the weekend's done, and we get to begin it again tomorrow. Yeehaw! Though tomorrow is, from what I hear, is the summer solstice, which is the longest day of the year, which is, I'm sure everyone can use. Yes, and happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Oh, barbecue sounds good. I already had my meal.
So the kiddo's got a small scratch, and she's calling it a cut, and that it hurts. That's not even a scrape.
You know, in about 30 years' time, when she accepts her Academy Award for Best Actress in a Dramatic Film, you're going to feel bad about this.
Not really, because she can always come back to this moment, so she needs to cry.
Just think of the saddest thing in the world. Oh, but he's thinking about that one chase he didn't buy. In the arms of an angel.
And to anybody who's a father in the chat, obviously, happy Father's Day. It's been an interesting day. My neighbors, one of my neighbors left, and the other neighbor, like in a group, and then the other ones are everybody else came here, and everybody decided to bring their dogs. So there's at least like 5 dogs outside.
See, this is where you get one of those wind-up cats or a laser pointer.
I do not need that, but the problem is the real cats are probably gonna stay away because there's like a family of cats that always pop up in the back over here. All the time. It's either cats, deers, or a coyote.
Interesting food chain. Yeah, been lucky. I haven't had too many dogs around here lately, which is nice for a change because there's a guy that comes by with a big giant Roddy, and all that dog does is bark.
No, see, these dogs normally don't bark that much, honestly. But you know.
So did what was I gonna say? I forget now. So did anybody else get the Iron Patriot that dropped?
Yeah, that was a sore spot.
I don't know. I got 2. I'll probably give one away. Maybe somebody deserving, somebody who really wants it badly.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody in Alabama.
You know, I'm gonna take your advice on the fire.
Oh, okay, cool. Again, I still go back to what I said. At least I'll know where it is.
Can't wait till that joke is old.
I can't wait till that joke's resolved.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, I was lucky. In fact, this week has actually been exceptionally lucky. I'm sure everyone that was here for my impromptu chase roulette the other day.
Yeah. It was nuts, man. Like that was insane. I was stuck at the mall, so I couldn't really make it, but still, it's crazy.
Oh man, I'm like I said, I'm definitely happy with that. And you know what the funny part was? I posted it on a few sites where I said not for sale, not for trade. Right? Apparently, the fine art of reading is dead.
I told you. You know what you got to do? You got to put it in the image itself so people actually read it.
Yeah,
People,
yeah.
it's to that point now where people don't even bother reading the description. What's
Hey,
up, Cody?
your opinion. By the way, I want to say, dude, you and your dad have very similar looks. Well, no, because not every. Okay, I unfortunately the pictures I have of my father are near the final stages of his life, so I'm not going to put them up for public consumption. But I look nothing like my father. I have my mother's facial features.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So, and you've seen a picture of what my father looked like.
Yeah,
So, um, and LBD, I mean, you have the mailman's eyes.
that's interesting.
Yes, I know, because you told me there were no male people in Honduras, which should have been your first hint.
Yeah, yeah, that's an actual joke, and but over there they call it the milkman for more than one reason.
And then there's, without giving names, there's someone else in our group who there's certain key predominant facial features that are predominant in this individual's
Oh
family.
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's uncanny. I'm willing to bet if it's kind of like the Back to the Future deal. You know, if you it doesn't matter
Yeah,
what decade you're in, there's going to be somebody that looks like them.
yeah. I'm gonna share this out real quick, but because I want to pull some stuff up I want to talk about. But it's crazy. I've So for the Iron Patriot, I was watching a documentary kind of a
Hmm.
situation, and I was really like when I watch stuff like that, I get zoned out.
Hmm.
But I had a feeling that Iron Patriot was gonna drop, and I let myself I let
I think
myself be distracted, and that's why I missed it. Now I've my bad luck has been with things like that when it comes to those drops, because same thing with the Ghost Rider. I wasn't watching a documentary, but I was. I did have something in my cart that I had left from a previous attempt at purchase
yeah.
that it wouldn't let me purchase it. So I tried to get it out before I ordered, and by the time I did that, it was gone. So
You,
that's how I missed out on the Ghost Rider.
do you think I'll have enough time to get the Kramers?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you'll have plenty of time.
Be this time next year, they'll still be there. Instead of $60 purchase, get a free Freddy Funko. Get a Kramer.
Later, Nadia. Have a nice
Take
day.
care, Nadia.
Yeah. Um, those I might buy one just to give it to my dad because he's a huge Seinfeld fan. My dad is like really into Seinfeld.
Yeah, I that was and again, I've said this before. It sounds a little pompous of me, but honestly, Friday nights when all those shows were on, I wasn't home. I was
Hmm.
actually out. It was a weird time in my life. I had this thing they called a social life. It was weird. I went to places called movie theaters and a thing called a mall that was open when the sun went down. It was a really weird time. We called that the before time.
Let's see. Just sharing this out real quick. Um,
Thank you, Sharon. Uh,
well, thank you, Sharon.
oh, hey, Cody. I don't know if you saw what we were talking about earlier, but I got two of these bad boys.
Yeah, I got none. I did, however, finally, I should be able to buy my thermal printer by the end of tonight,
Sweet.
and there, and I should be able to buy it. I'll at least attempt to buy one pop on $7 pops drop today.
Did you so you were able to talk to your benefactor?
Yeah, yeah.
No.
For the printer,
Yeah.
basically what's gonna be is same thing with the chair. I mean with the
Mm.
table, half and half. Just fine
Okay.
with me. I'm cool
Okay.
with that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You think I can get on that deal for something?
No, you're too light skinned.
Wow. Wow. Is this how it feels?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Seriously, like you
Oh,
would. There's no way you're related to me.
it's okay. I got two cards that will help me with get over that really quickly. Technically,
Well,
three if I decide to dip into my credit card.
I did. Well, you know this, but I did finally get my first shot. I made the decision to go ahead and do that. Not gonna get too deep into that, but basically my reasoning was I travel so much,
Hmm.
and in my life as a disabled person, there's enough hoops I have to jump through to get things done, including medically or traveling or anything of they you could possibly think of, that I don't need to pile on top of it. You know what I mean?
This is true.
So this is why I made the decision to do that. So just putting that out there, then that's the reason why. And but main reason why I bring it up is because I already know how I'm going to store my card. I've spoken to you about it before. There's a guy who 3D prints the multipass thing from Fifth Element, and I want to
Yeah.
get it. I definitely want to get it put in there.
Well, mine, I just take an old card sleeve like you would use for like Magic the Gathering cards or Pokemon cards,
Yeah.
and I usually just slip things like that in there.
Oh
So
well, this is a lot bigger than that.
yeah,
It's a lot
but
bigger than that.
because actually, what I should do after this live stream is send an email to my boss to book me vacation time to see where I'll be spending my 40th birthday.
Yeah.
Whether it'll be in New York, the East Coast, or the West Coast. I was thinking though, theoretically, I could go to British Columbia, and if the borders are open, I could take a 6-hour bus ride to the Funko studio, like the Funko headquarters.
Oh yeah, you would go to the original place
Yeah.
to Washington. I was about to
Yeah.
say yeah, because Hollywood's a little bit further than that, but
Yeah, I think it's from British Columbia. It's a little further than a 6-hour drive. I'd probably be one of those people by the end and be like, I'd like to get out of my chair now, but I can't.
I know what it's like to be on a bus for about 8 hours, man, and only one stop the whole way down. It's not.
Longest bus ride was in cadet. I was in Sea Cadets, and we took a 12-hour bus ride in a yellow school bus. And I
Yeah.
will tell you this much, man. I couldn't feel my ass. I couldn't feel my back, and I don't get motion sickness. But I got off that bus, and all I did was just like lay on the grass and stare at the sky for like 10 minutes.
But were you going around the mountains, or were you like in regular roads and shit? Because the problem with
Regular roads for about the first 8 hours, and then the last 4 hours were dirt roads.
yeah, Sharon is. I'm glad you're feeling good. Yeah,
That's good.
it's just some pain. Yeah, that's pretty much normal with anything when you got to do something like that.
Yeah, all I know is I'm glad I got mine done early, so I got it out and done. Move on with life, get back to normal, or at least some semblance of it.
Yeah, good. What's gonna call it?
So
The
did anybody pick up any of the Loki drops?
Oh yeah, I forgot those even dropped. Like, is that okay? Because I know they've shown like kind of different, like kind of Lokis a little bit. Have
Mm-hmm.
they shown all of those yet, or is there like a did they accidentally let loose a sneak peek of something to come?
No, they only released the time, whatever they are called, like the Time Enforcer or Time Invariants or whatever they are. They released
Mhm.
those guys, but they haven't released like the variant Lokis that there are. Because remember, there was like one where he was basically
No,
like,
they
oh,
showed a picture of it, but it was there.
that was a conceptual, dude. That wasn't.
Oh, it was. Oh, okay. I thought they
Yeah,
were
no, that wasn't. No, it would be cool if they did all the like a few variants.
okay.
I mean, I can't talk about the second episode because technically it's still considered a spoiler at this point, but there's a certain character that they introduce in that, and they haven't even made a character of them yet,
Mm. Yeah,
which was the big reveal in that episode. So,
yeah,
um,
that's
which
true.
I will respect Disney for a lot of things, and we can all thank Lego for this. So 3 or 4 or 5 years now, probably when the first Avengers Endgame movie came out, movie came out. Lego at one of the toy fairs had all the battle scenes put together in a glass case.
Hmm.
So when people walked through, they knew what the storyline for that movie was, and the movie hadn't been released yet.
Yeah,
And Disney lost their ever loving minds because they didn't take that into consideration. That at merch fairs people were going to be seeing it, right? Um,
Sharon says she knows what you're talking about, and she says that she needs it to. They, I'm assuming that means, and they need to.
yeah,
Well, no, for sure.
and they released a bunch. Anyways, they released a bunch of stuff, and it got spoiled, and now when you go to any toy fair that has Lego there with
Lego.
Disney products, it's literally in a booth that has black walls, and you leave your phone, your keys, and any device, sign a release, and then you go in and get to see everything.
Yeah, that's and you gotta think about it. They've been really good with the whole Disney Plus shows, like keeping secrets for the most part.
Yeah,
Just think about it. The first major like bomb that they dropped was the Grogu. That was a
yeah,
big one, and
yeah.
nobody knew. Like there was nobody nobody could have guessed that one.
True, very true.
Mm.
I agree with you, Lisa. I'm still not rolling the dice on it because there are some people out there that are very very hardcore. Hey, Nancy. Yes. Well, happy Father's Day to
Thank you,
LBD
Nancy.
nuts and not me. At least hopefully. I mean, I don't need to knock on my door later tonight and find out.
Father,
What? Why would my child be a Cockney chimney sweep from the 1800s?
I don't know.
I'm a shoeshine boy down in London working at Piccadilly
I don't.
Circus.
I don't know. I don't know your life, man. I don't know where you've been.
I have not been across the pond yet, mate.
Well, maybe they came across to your pond.
Hello, Michelle. Thank you for coming out. Yeah, no. And besides, I would do the respectful and right thing. I'd welcome him into my home, say just a moment, have a seat, I'll get you something to drink, and then I say, I just need to use the washroom, which just happens to be near my front door. At which point, we'll have a lovely montage of where I'm running to while the song Holiday Road is playing in the background.
I did. There is some stuff I definitely want to pull up right now to
Okay.
to talk
Well,
about.
it's your circus.
No. But
I just realized I'm wearing like all blue right now.
should have seen. It's funny because my barbershop is normally closed on
Oh,
Sundays.
oh yeah, that's right. You got your haircut.
Him, him, chow. Normally they're closed on Sundays, but for Father's Day they opened up. And I go to a specific person every
Mm.
time because I just anytime I go to a barbershop I
Hey,
test
Golden.
people out for the most part. What's up, Golden? And eventually I'll stick to one person if
Well,
you
well, it's hard to get a perm too. I mean, find someone that does it right for you.
no, but basically she's I don't know. I feel like she's the person now I'm able to like kind of just relax the most with.
Mm.
By the way, all the barbers there are women, so she's just is I can just go with she, and I'm not gonna go to specifics. But it's funny because she did not real. Last time I was there, not this time, she did not realize how old I was. She thought I was around her age. She's like 23, I think.
Okay, I was just having this vision where she thought you were younger when you got off the chair. She's like, "Here you go. You can have a lolly. Which one would you like, little fella?"
No, 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 no. She's young. She's really young.
Look at her go.
So
I'll take the orange. Also,
like
I'm not.
so so I didn't really notice this till today. She was like, "Yeah, you kept telling me, we keep talking about all these things," and I'm wondering, was like, "Wow." She's like, "You get around." And I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Because I've had a long time to do it." Because and then it hit me, and I was like, "Okay, that's." She didn't like in the first time was talking to me the first couple of times. She didn't know I was that much older, so she was thinking I was doing all these things in such a short amount of time.
It's okay. I remember when I was 35, somebody thought I was 23. It's like, nope, haven't been in my 20s for a while now.
Lisa, that's actually not true. They cut really good there. It's a really comfortable space, and they even have a bar in the back. So I enjoy going there because when I first moved here, I tried 5 different barbershops, and I settled on there, and you know, I was going and for a while. I kept going back to my old barbershop where my one of my neighbor's cousins lives. Was
Mm.
working there because me and him are cool, and but just taking that trip out there just for a haircut, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't like there was some good things about it. I did get to see some of my cousin if he wasn't working because half the time I went out there he was working. or my brothers will be in school, so it wouldn't even matter because they live nearby over there too.
Yeah.
Um,
So what were you gonna pull up?
yeah, hold on, because I'm trying to also share the damn stream. But I wanted to pull up the we have. I gotta search the damn. I'm gonna put because I was trying to add them on to the stream itself, but I didn't have enough time to do that. So I'm just gonna pull them on Instagram.
Hey, Umpty. Hey, Kenneth. The Umpty Scratch is your chance to do the
So,
scratch.
what's up, Umpty?
Do the Umpty Ump. Come on. Um,
And bam.
are we there
So
yet?
these were the concept ones that you were talking about, right?
Yeah.
These are all colors, which would be interesting. I thought this is why I thought it was real because I thought they were like going back to when he, one of
Well, no,
those.
they're concepts. They haven't been officialized yet
Yeah, this
because
is
you can't
also
pick
a concept. I don't
another
even know what
concept.
this one is. Okay, so this is what I wanted to get to the SCCC announcements.
Mm,
This was pretty much been almost confirmed, although we don't know if it's going to be SCCC because it's they
mm,
did the same thing with Kefla and it ended up being just a GameStop exclusive normal. But
true.
when they showed it at the Funko shop, it had the sticker. Remember?
Well, it's been a while since anime has actually had a limited release too for convention, so maybe it might be a limited too.
Yeah, that it's a big possibility, and Fagum, he's the right color for SCCC, so
Hmm.
that would make sense for him to be one of the ones that would be limited or
You
one
know,
of the
maybe
main.
maybe break it down to like 500.
Now you're just being an ass.
Why do I hear Mitch just like going, yeah, yeah, you laugh it up. Um,
Yeah. Hold on.
so,
Let me just. So we got. I know. Well, you know more about this character than I do because you read the comic.
Supreme Leader. Honestly, I can't remember this one specifically because there's
Mhm.
about I want to say at least over 90 issues of What If
Mm.
published at 3 volumes. So I mean, that one I don't know specifically off by heart, but I mean clearly it's an Iron Man variant of
Yeah.
some sort, obviously, and I'm gonna guess it's gamma powered.
Yeah.
Actually,
It,
Supreme Leader would be Hydra. Sorry, yeah, that's right. Captain America is Hydra. I
yeah.
had to think for a second. So
That. I honestly, this wouldn't be for me, but in pop form, they can do something really nice with it, especially if they do the dynamic poses that they've been doing recently.
true, very true. Um, Dungeons and Dragons.
This I know. I also have no clue about, but I'm
Well,
curious to
that creature is called the Beholder.
Mhm.
So, didn't you ever play D&D as a kid? You struck me as the kind of guy that would.
No, I was out probably till like 3 o'clock in the morning.
So was I playing D&D, and
No, I wasn't doing that.
I think your daughter's skinning a cat.
No, it's fine. But I know. Well, Taz is excited about Phagum, and the reason I'm excited about it is because I'm a fan of the character that basically the arc is attached to,
Hmm.
and I can put those two characters together because Red Riot is definitely one of my favorite characters. Blade's coming up. I think he's one of the last ones that's coming on here.
Yep.
I don't know why this is taking forever to load. Strange. There we go. So another office pop, which doesn't surprise me at this point. I'm surprised if they even do this because with the way people are now, man, this can get a little bad.
I don't know. I'm looking at it this way. But by the way, maybe I don't know. I really don't. Also, you guys might know Blade by his better name, Eric Brooks. I can understand why he went by Blade because let's be honest, Eric Brooks sounds like an accountant.
Okay.
Next we have up is Suicide Squad. Now we do not know if this is going to be a character. I'm kind of hoping it's going to be King Shark because King Shark is a shark,
Yeah. But knowing Marvel, I mean knowing Funko, it's probably gonna be another damn Harley.
or what do you call it? Polka Dot Man. I still like his character. He's like, we're all going to die. Like he's a complete nihilist in the if you watch the trailers for him. He's like, why are you here? I was going to die anyways. What?
What's up, Funko
Hey,
Brothers?
Funko Brothers.
What's going on?
Um,
Thank you for coming. Anyway, like happy Father's Day to anybody who's just came in and we hasn't been here. We're just going through some of the possible STCC stuff. Like we coming up and see what everybody's interested in. Now these I feel like have been dying down a little bit, like the interest in these, because when they first came out, I feel like the hype was all around the exclusive 5 pack, and then it
yeah.
kind of fizzled out.
Hey, I have a complete box of 5 individual pops that are still sitting there. I haven't opened up yet because I was supposed to do a video, and the company I bought them from, unfortunately, was so horribly late with it. I missed out on the hype, so they're just sitting there. Which I'm thinking at this point, I might just take the shipping label off, wrap them up, and give them away as a Christmas gift.
Well, you can give them away to one of those kids things or whatever.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do.
What's up, Quickie? Let's see what we got next here. This is always creepy to me, by the way.
Yeah, I want to know how she got her fake eyelashes and shadow on with no arms. That's the one I want to know.
Yeah, she had help. Another nugget helped with their butt cheeks, I guess.
Shockwave, which we already
Yeah.
have a shot. No, sorry, that's I'm thinking of the other one.
Soundwave.
Yeah,
Sound.
Soundwave.
So Shockwave, this will be interesting because I know a lot of people have been getting on this train for sure, with good reason. They're good-looking
No,
pops.
that was Astro Train. That was an auto. That was another Transformer from
Okay.
the Decepticons.
Yeah. I know a lot of people have been. You're an idiot. But I know people have been getting on this for sure. And honestly, I get it. It's not my thing. I never enjoyed the original show. I enjoyed some of the later ones that came afterwards. Was in the hospital when those came out, so it was interesting to me to like watch it. Kind of,
Hmm.
it was something that kept me distracted. That and a lot of Jackie Chan movies. I watched a lot of Jackie Chan movies when I was in the hospital as a kid.
Which seems like a cruel thing to do.
No, I loved it. I enjoyed Jackie Chan a lot. So, and I was like, I'm talking about like Rumble in the Bronx, which I probably shouldn't have been watching at that age. Seriously.
Watch
Um,
if you like the Asian kung fu movies, I suggest you watch Hard Boiled.
hmm,
It is one of the best cinematic kung fu movies you can watch. Um, but yeah, I love the original cartoon myself from the 80s.
yeah. Yeah, I don't have an issue with like with people. There's some shows I'm like, why do you like that? And there's other shows where I'm like, I get it, but it's just not for
True.
me.
Hey, Nightshade.
And here we go with this stuff again. So I'm assuming this is gonna be a pop because I've seen them in minis.
I think it's actually a really cool pop. I mean, the chances of somebody smuggling it out of the convention while hiding it on their persons is at a limited capacity. I mean, you really can't put that under your arm or between your cheeks. There's no way you're going to smuggle that through the, you know, FTA. So I think it is a very well designed pop
Security
designer
measure.
toy, I guess.
There's another one. These are other ones I've been getting a little bit popular too. I like it. I wouldn't buy it for myself, but it's cool because I like when they do all this stuff like the Dia de los Muertos style.
Oh, I call those desk warmers because they're small enough that you put it on a desk, but they're not going to take up a lot of space. Like I have a few desk warmers from stuff that people have sent me that I have on here.
But yeah, I got like giant statues on my desk. I don't. They're not desk warmers at this point.
No, those are displays. There's a difference.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we're back to fat government. And honestly, if they don't make him a 6 inch, it would be cruel and unusual.
Wouldn't it be cool if they made him a limited 500 with chase, and then split the chase between 250, 250?
So Sean's gonna take a break right now. Yeah.
Wow, wow! I
We
just think
already
it would be a really cool idea. Funko, if you're
we
listening, I really suggest go for it.
we already talked about fat gum, so we're gonna get past that. Gang Orca. So Gang Orca, it's funny. He's a funny character because he seems like he should be a villain. Like even when he gets introduced, he
Hmm.
plays a villain, but it's obviously he's not. He's a hero, but it's so weird. and his name says Gang, so that doesn't help his case. But I would. Here's the thing. I like the show, but I wouldn't be interested in that pop at all. I don't know about anybody else. I know Tats is. I don't know if Tats is a completionist like Mitch, because obviously Mitch would want that. Now this is a pop that I really like. I love this show.
I didn't know Mitch was a completionist.
Oh yeah, you know that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the more hoops they put him through, the more I enjoy the show.
Until one day he can't get through.
It's like
There,
it's like some con exclusive in like some Ukrainian country
I was
that you have
talking
to be in person to
about.
get.
I can't do anything. I was thinking about watching My Hero while I can't do anything. Well, Sharon, it's some people say you need to get through a few episodes to watch it. I think binging it is easier
Yeah,
than actually waiting for each day to drop. So that's something. And if I don't know if you're into what kind of anime you're into, but there's one that's new and it's kind of like got a big hype behind it called Jujutsu Kaisen. That's a pretty interesting one. If you
Demon
like
Slayer is another good one to get into.
the Demon Slayer, the art on Demon Slayer is amazing. Like the art style on that show is
Like you can
fantastic.
literally you can stop any frame in that show and it's a work of art. It's
Yeah,
it's that well done. Hey,
yeah.
Silver Hair Wolf, how you feeling?
Hey, yeah. For guys, but yeah, praise out to Claire. She's not feeling too well, so she couldn't make it today. But she's here to support, so that matters for sure. What happened, babe? You okay? All right. To okay. So I don't even remember the name of this character, but I do remember him in the show.
I don't.
The Demongo, I guess
Demon
is his
Go.
name. But dude, knowing that show, it's probably Demongo. Seriously.
Okay. Some random
Pokemon.
miscellaneous Pokemon.
I'm calling another Eevee evolution.
Watch it be Celebi.
No.
No, because they've done or Mew because they've already done Mewtwo for one of the conventions. So I could see Mew or Celebi.
Well, what about no? Remember they did Mew, but then they did the Flock Mew for the
Yeah,
convention,
but that's what I'm
and they did
saying. It's
no
either going to be
Mewtwo.
a Mew or it's going to be one of the rarer ones. It's either going to be
Yeah,
Celebi or Mew.
that's true. Or Ash Greninja. How about that? This I don't understand. For the There's already two of these coming out, and I have one of the new ones pre-ordered. So
So
what's
I'm
the point of putting out another one of the same exact like I said, I don't have no issues with them doing different moments in the show, but this is literally one arc, one moment
please.
is
North America Television has The Office Pops, and you have Dragon Ball Z, and I got Deadpool. Everyone has that one fandom where they oversaturate the market to the point of hell. Andrew's got Batman, so I mean,
yeah. No, but here's the thing. What I'm saying is this specific Vegeta with the Majin Vegeta, it's literally around for one part of the arc.
mm,
It's not like it returns. He can't turn back into this character. So it's like they're repeating the same moment. Even the things with eggs only happens once and it's one pop. It's not like they made four
hey
Vegetas with
Ezra,
eggs.
welcome.
What's up, Ezra?
I don't know. I don't. I never followed Dragon Ball Z. I think the
Yeah.
best Dragon Ball Z ever was the live action movie. That was truly great and followed to the story.
I just gotta keep punishing him. It's so bad.
How is that punishment?
I just gotta shut you up somehow. Happy Father's Day, by the way, Flipcake. I know you just came in. Um, let's see. Let's move on because that one irritates me a little bit. This one, oh god, I don't know. How would you pull this one off? That's my question.
Exactly as it looks like.
Oh, that
Seriously.
that I don't know, man. I feel like there would be too much. Oh no, they've done like translucent clothing before,
Yeah.
so yeah. That I don't. Thank God I don't do that.
Unfortunately, Ezra, I don't have any cats at this moment, but thank you.
There's the Three
Uh,
Musketeers, Mickey.
Yeah. Well, that's just because they released the Donald and the Goofy was a shop. They really actually, now that I think about it, they've really made the Three Musketeers the hardest ones to get the full set because they're all released at different things and they're all
Yeah.
exclusives, respectively.
So this doesn't seem too far. Here's the thing: these are speculation that they're going to
Yeah.
be for SCCC. Like I said, they did it for. There was at least three pops speculated for. What was it? Was it ECCC? Yeah, there
Excuse me,
was
I
three.
don't mean to
There
yawn.
was at least three speculated that didn't end up
Yeah.
being the con pops at all. They ended up being regular, not commons, but exclusives, regular exclusives. So we never know what we're gonna get. But considering what you said, like they've all been harder to get, this is probably gonna be one that is probably a high percentage possibility
Oh, yeah.
for sure. Uh, Emperor's New Groove Scout Leader Krung. This wouldn't surprise me because they already started. They started pumping out these guys more
hmm
recently. Little Mermaid. Yeah. I don't know what else they can do with that because they just put out another diamond one, like dynamic diamond one, didn't they?
Yep. But remember, this was the year of the Disney princesses because, I mean, there's that whole new line set where every Disney princess is in their ball gown dresses.
Yeah.
So,
I want to get the. Speaking of that, I want to get the one that Funko Shop one, Pocahontas.
yeah.
I like the way they did the wind and stuff, and the leaves. It looks really nice.
Well, I want it for other reasons, but yes.
I know why you want it. There's two reasons why you want it.
Well, I already had the original Pocahontas,
There
the
you go.
Funko Pop, not the
Yeah.
and
Yeah, the other one thing, a little bit creepy.
excuse me, people can have bones. It's not illegal.
So this
The
one,
wardrobe.
if the wardrobe becomes a thing, it's probably gonna be a 6 inch, more than likely.
Did you ever watch the live action one,
Yeah, then
Buddy? When he comes out of the wardrobe, he's like in drag, and he's got this look like he feels right.
there was a lot of subtle hints in that movie for sure.
I remember seeing it. Well, because some people were going on about that one scene. I was like, oh wow, it must be a really long ass scene, right? And then I watched the movie. It's like it's not even 2 seconds.
Harry Potter's Harry flying with wing keys. Oh, this would be a moment, but that would be very difficult to pull off.
Uh, I think they could do it.
It would be easily like if because if they mimic the scene, like there would be too many pieces that can break. Honestly, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but I don't think they're really worried about that. Not that I'm flexing here, but I mean, look at this one. I mean, the I can't show it. Oh, there. See, look, the record player is being held on by just a finger and
Yeah.
a toe, which you can't see. That thing is so loose that if I was to take this out of the box and accidentally drop it, aside from the initial crying, it would probably break very easily. It's one of those rare because I like putting pop, like I like doing little short videos of pops on a spinny and showing it, but there's no chance I'd ever do that with this.
It's like a box of chocolates. I
Oh,
don't,
for Pokemon, what Pokemon they're going to put out?
yeah.
I remember when these action figures came out, they were so cool because the chests were okay. So back in the 80s, the newest thing was holographic stickers, like
Okay.
actual 3D stickers.
Okay.
And so the chests of these things were 3D.
Mm,
And when you move them, you'd see gears moving.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool even by today's standards.
And the arms could come off and you could put different weapons on. So instead of holding the weapons, you could just outrig them differently.
That's cool. I'm not a GI Joe guy, but I know people who do collect them. But honestly, I feel like this will be one of the easier ones to get
Mm.
because literally that's how it's been. All the GI Joe stuff has been relatively easy. Besides, like the ones you
Well,
have
the
to
only
take
one I
your.
picked up was the Funko Shop drop one, and that's just because of the movie coming out, and I happen
I
to like the character.
I like Snake Eyes, but I was like, you know what? I decided not to grab it, and then I was like, maybe I should have grabbed it, but I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I didn't grab it. I'll be pissed if the movie's so good that I want it
Well, I like the fact that
afterwards.
the Snake Eyes character isn't part of their. He's technically a mercenary.
Yeah. No, like I said, I definitely like that. This like the feel of that character basically. So I thought about getting it and I ended up not doing it.
Fruitcake says you have nice helmets.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Fun fact: LBD has a nightlife.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes he.
This is how I buy my Funko Shop drop stuff. Okay, leave me alone. I've been
He's not.
failing miserably recently, but money's there.
He's not the. He's not the hero. It's not the hero we want. It's the hero we deserve. Which says a lot about society right now.
Crash Bandicoot. What?
I never played
Okay.
Crash Bandicoot.
I played it because my cousin was one of the first people to have a PlayStation in the family.
Oh.
So, and that was one of the games that he had. That, or I think, was it
Hmm.
Earthworm Jim? I think Earthworm Jim was the other one.
Earthworm Jim. He's such a groovy guy. Earthworm Jim. A
Parts
hero
of
for all
where
time.
I know a lot of people are going to be happy about this. I don't. I was not my thing, but it's crazy. I thought this line had like stopped producing stuff, and then
And
like within the past year, there was more coming out.
it's funny. It's a show I never watched. And I like Chris Pratt, but I don't think I could. I could. I tried watching one episode and it was like, no, not for me. Yes.
Did you see the outtake of what he did? What he said about Kim Kardashian?
No, but the one take I did see, he was supposed to throw something across the room, and he threw it, and it hit the light and the light panel. I guess because it's just there for show. It's because they're part of a set. The light panel exploded. It sparked, and the lights in the entire room went out.
Ooh. Okay,
And
when you
he's
get it,
standing there holding. He's standing there going, "I did not mean." Like he's going, "I did not mean to do that." And he's like apologizing to the guys that have to fix it.
a chance, look up Chris Pratt, Kim Kardashian. It should pop up.
I want this
But
Doctor Fate.
yeah, I hope this one's the limited piece one that we get, and it's metallic.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What was that?
You heard me. There's another character that I wouldn't. It's kind of like the Atom. I like the pop and I kind of like the character, but it's not a pop I would go after. But yeah,
I want Fate.
that's
Um,
a really good
I'm
looking
on.
one.
I'm on the fence for this. I have to see what the pop looks like first.
I had the Merciless one and I enjoyed it for a while, but there came a time when I was like, I could live without this, and I got rid of it.
Hmm.
So that's what that reminds me of.
White Lantern. I want.
Initially, when I asked you, you said you didn't want it. Is there a reason why you changed your mind?
Well, because it's Kyle Rayner to begin with, which he was always the best Green Lantern, because he had no training and his whole thing was he was a cartoonist, so all his constructs are based on his ability to draw. So
Nice,
as good as he was an artist, he was a Green Lantern, which meant he had no problem, like right out the bat, he had no problem fighting.
nice.
And I have most of the Green Lantern pops too.
Well, you also have all the rings.
Yeah, actually, they're on the shelf right. This shelf here.
Hold on. There you go.
They're right there on that shelf. In fact, you can see the blue ring there.
All you're missing is the lanterns.
Yeah, which I'm not about to spend like $150 for a lantern.
Well, you would have to spend more than that because there'd be one for each.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean, 150 per lantern.
Yeah, you
Another
could do it.
Imperial, but this will be interesting because it's getting released here, so that'll be
Yeah.
something to see.
Well, they were all released here. It's just that the metallic ones weren't.
Yeah. Well, this
So
doesn't even say it's metallic; it just says
yeah,
Imperial, so it could be a non.
yeah, it could be non-metallic, and then you get the metallic version overseas.
Well, they already did Superman, so I mean, nothing surprises me.
Yeah, I'm waiting still for the Spider-Man thing to drop. That never showed up.
No,
I'm hoping that was just a goof.
Scooby Doo,
Oh, poor Mitch. He missed out on the what was it? The Wicked Sisters or something?
the Vex sisters,
Vex Sisters. I
or
always forget
Vex.
what their name
Yeah.
is.
Oh, Hex sisters. That
Vex.
was it. Yeah.
Vex. Okay. Yeah. This better glow and freaking light up the whole damn box because
Watch
it's
it. Watch it
literally
just be the eyes and not the fabric.
that would make no sense.
Since when has that ever stopped them?
No, I know. I agree with you on that part. But we let's see. We're almost at the end of this. I know that. There's I know Sean wants this, and my buddy at the store and over here at the mall definitely
Head
is gonna be
face
needing
with the
that.
Oakland booty.
So it makes a lot. Glad for them,
Masters of the
man.
Universe.
I feel bad for these people, man. They're getting hit hard every convention.
Yeah, but at
There's
least they're easy to get a hold of. They're not like, and ironically enough, they always seem to show up at Toys R Us. Reminds me, I need to message a mutual friend of ours and see if he wants me to step up.
yeah. So this I don't know what it is. Do you?
Island of Dog is a stop motion film that came out last year, and basically it's got like George Clooney and a bunch of other big names doing the voices of the dogs. I have not seen the movie. In fact, I remember when it came out, made a note that I wanted to see it because I like stop motion, and never saw it.
Ooh. Anybody in the chat knows? Oh god, this one's hurting me because I'm still trying to complete the set. I'm missing Ezra, which I already have a trade that's going to happen for that. I'm missing the regular Chopper because I have Chopper in disguise.
Hmm.
Somebody's already talked. She contacted me about one of the Seven Sisters, and I just did a trade for another pop that's in that line.
Oh, I get
But
I get the feeling, honestly, all the limited jokes we make, I get the feeling that this will probably be it because it seems like almost every stormtrooper that they put out
yeah,
is limited. Or sorry, most of the limited stuff has been Star Wars lately.
yeah, that's true.
So
It's been like that Phantom should be like White Lady Pop. But which Phantom? Oh, the Phantom from Scooby Doo. Yeah.
oh, sorry. The movie was 2018. Nobody saw it. Yeah, I really I could have swore it was 2019, but
You're still watching Rebels, Sharon? Is that what you're saying, or you're watching Bad Batch? Because oddly enough, characters have between Clone Wars, Bad Batch, and Rebels. There's a lot of crossover characters.
well, it's Star Wars. If your show is failing, you just throw a cameo of some popular character in.
Or four. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, how they could if they released Star Wars Christmas special now, they would have been the best thing ever.
I definitely want this. Like I said, I'm officially gonna collect all of them, especially now that I already have Thrawn and I got him before he shot up. The shared sticker Thrawn now, Admiral Thrawn, is now close to $200. When I got it, I paid $108 with a heart stack. No, I mean
Uh,
with the pop armor, not a heart stack.
yes, I will do the same. Although I will admit, Garfield is a friggin' hard watch, man.
And then obviously
Oh
they got
yeah,
Ray.
yeah. No,
Look, here's
no.
my thing.
Say her full name.
Here's my thing. If they do Ray, they already did her with her lightsaber. That was supposed to be a thing already.
Yeah.
Do something interesting with it. Don't get me wrong, I like the design of her lightsaber because it's different.
Well,
Kind of like kind of like
aren't you
Ezra.
aren't you going to say her full name though?
I don't know what her full name is.
It's Rey Skywalker.
No, it's not.
Yes. Why do I see like another movie with Rey? It's like, wait, wasn't your and the guy just starts choking. He's like, and drops to the floor. Anybody else? No? Good. Good. It's Skywalker.
So this I would be interested
Hey,
in
Dead Zone.
if it's done correctly, and
Mm.
I just don't want it to be, that you don't see. It can't be one of those pops that you can't see the back of it. This would have to be done like as a moment where you can see the whole thing. You
True.
know what I mean? Kind of like how they did the Amazing Spider-Man 316 comic cover with Venom and Spider-Man,
Hmm.
where you see both of them no matter what, no matter how you put it. So that should be interesting for sure. Blade. Now I'm excited about this because I do not have the original, and yes, I know Sean, you have it
Really?
because you're a real fan. We get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. It's all right, dude. It's all right. World is full of fake fans. You're in good company. Huh?
I like. You know what's funny? I sent Sean the drunk Joffrey. There's a drunk Joffrey going around. I'm waiting for the day where Toys R Us sends him an email like cease and desist because he's using like a real Joffrey costume to do all those skits.
But it's probably from the U.S. I mean, they could send him a cease and desist, and he can just go, "All right, well, come and get me."
Oh, it's still available at the store.
Oh yeah, dude, it will be for a while. I mean, there's not in my store, but I mean,
Fuck who keeps dragging me back in. Well, she got drugged back in with the hot rocks because she's a big Ben Grimm person.
it's funny though.
But
With Blade, I still there's a film critic who goes through like all the Blade movies, and he's like, Blade is a great action movie, but it sucks for one-liners. And he like pulls out like 21 liners out of all the movies that are just like the top 20 bad ones, and the one I can always remember is it's always some motherfucker trying to skate uphill. It's like, no, nobody would try skating uphill. That's not how skates work.
this people would think I would be excited about this. I honestly don't care for it unless the pop looks amazing. It's not something I'm really into. But if it looks amazing, I might get it. I have cut down on some of my Spider-Man, but I originally said I don't get every single one either way.
True. I mean, but you will get that Imperial one, won't you? Well, the
It's not Imperial, it's metallic.
sorry, metallic, whatever. You're still gonna get it,
Yeah, that one I'm probably get.
because I don't think you could live with the fact of me getting it and you're not.
No, it's not. I can live with you getting it. I can't live with you throwing it in my face.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that, buddy.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I probably wouldn't if I came down to if things work out the way I hope they do. I would actually bring it with me and go, "Hey, buddy, let's have dinner. It's on me," and just like leave it on the table, out of arm's reach. I ain't stupid.
How's it? Hot Rock is yes coming one day. Nice,
Actually, I'm checking yours right now, LBD.
nice. All right, well,
Oh, it's in Jersey, dude.
so it should be it's here tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah, you'll be getting your. Yep.
This I'm not really unless it looks really good. I really don't care.
Yeah,
The
that was
one I
such a
did
stupid storyline for him.
was it.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
And everybody's freaking out about this because people are like, oh, how are you gonna have a special edition with the pop culture? How is it pop culture gonna do this if it's 5,000 piece? Well, there you go. It says 5,000 piece.
You know what the irony is? Is it now? Is it 500 limited edition for the special
But
sticker, and then 500 for the hot
it
topic?
is. It's gotta be because they're doing it with the sodas. Remember?
Yeah. Now here's the other thing. Completionists are now going to need the pop culture and the hot topic. See, I'd be that guy. I would be that friend. I'd be going, oh, I see you only have the hot topic. Well, why don't you have the whole set?
Speaking of which, are you gonna go after that pop culture when the Gerard Wego drops?
I'm going to try, or if excuse me, I'm so sorry. Or if one of these fine, beautiful, smart, intelligent people happen to come across one in the wild and have no interest in having it for their own persons, and were gracious enough to reach out to me, I'd be very grateful.
By the way, if you didn't catch that, big, dragging of the knees, he's speaking about the Gerard Way's silver one that's also 5,000 from
Yeah,
My Chemical Romance. Yeah,
I need it for my
Umbrella
Academy
Academy.
collection.
For those who don't know, the
He's
Gerard
the
Way
author.
is the author of Umbrella Academy.
Hey, I can graciously beg with the best of them. There's a difference between begging and pleading, though.
This one's the one that hurt me because they canceled my order of just this
Yeah.
character, and then I went to Big Apple. I was like, screw it, special edition sticker.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Because what it would have cost me to get it from you from Pop Culture, then ship it to
Yeah.
me. I literally pay the shipping from Big Apple, and whenever it comes, it comes.
True, very true.
And it was the same exact price. Like it wasn't like a different price.
But yeah, I'm kind of curious now if anything. Well, I mean, we got San Diego in another month from now. Usually they do the releases 2 weeks prior to the event, so
Yeah.
around this time next month, we'll have solid. We'll have a definitive yes or no.
Yeah. Hopefully, I'm not. I'm not. I don't have to be at a hospital when all the drops happen.
Well, buddy, if they do, I will gladly live stream and me picking up my stuff, so you can live through my happiness. Actually, no, I'll probably be doing everything online like I normally do. But you're my friend. I got you covered.
Appreciate that.
I mean, hell, and if it's anything like it has been the years prior, Toys R Us will throw everything on their friggin' website like 3 weeks prior. Hell, last year I got all the Tylock's Masters of the Universe stuff.
Quick draw. We know you're safe, but you know what? I hope for your sake, there's another Boba Fett. Okay.
No, no, no. Yeah, quick draw. Since you're on here now, I have a horrible, horrible, dirty confession. So with LBD last week, Wednesday night to be exact, I'm talking to him and Claire backstage, and I'm wrapping stuff up, and I was like, "Oh yeah, great! I could have swore I had 6 packages, but it looks like I only got 5." So no, I could have swore there were 5 packages to go out, but it looks like there's only 4. So I take the 4 packages and I make sure they go into a bag, and I put the bag by the door to room. So when I leave the next day to throw stuff out, to ship stuff out, they get shipped out. Funny story, my friend. There was a 5th box, and it was yours. And it was on the 5th.
6 box.
No, it was 5th box because the 6th box went out the day prior. That was somebody who bought the Red Hulk. So it was like, funny story. There was a 5th box. It was on the end of my bed, and it was yours. Quick draw. Isn't that funny, buddy? Oh God, such a rib splitter. So I will have your Gambit sent out to you. Along, there's some other stuff in there as well. That'll be sent out this Thursday, possibly even sooner than that.
Yeah, I should have actually. It's crazy. I was supposed to release a video the past couple of days, and I never. And to have 2 recorded, and I didn't do that. Well, I mean, I got to talk to you when we're done here, and then I just did a trade with Dead Zone, so that should be a really good video. Hopefully, we'll do either that's gonna be a video or a live.
Oh, you know what you should do?
What?
Do a video. Okay, so do a video of the items that you're using to prep to pack his box, and then you do another shot of when it's like obviously not you doing it, but once it's together, you do another picture of when you're finished putting his box together. Like once it's all together, like all the pops in there and the label,
Yeah.
That would be my suggestion.
Oh well, we'll have time to crack an evil scheme together when we're done here.
Evil? What do you mean? What is this evil you speak of? I am good and sweet and innocent, and gee golly, mister, all is right in the world. Sunshine, rainbows, and lollipops.
Yeah, sure.
So is anybody here going for anything on the $7 a pop drop?
Yeah, we can pull that up too. Matter of fact, is there any way you could pull up the picture itself without having to?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Because I don't want to go through the Instagram because you can never see it clearly.
It's fine. I don't mind. Anything for you, LBD.
Yeah. So I want a Blade, NYCC Mando. Can I keep going, or you said anything?
Oh, you can wish, but you know what I've said about wishing in one hand and what you can do in the other. And sorry, just a second here. And there we go. Share screen. Share. Done. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, here we have $7 a pop.
What? All right. So I know there's a few things in here that I would want. Speaking of which, Clara has just posted a few things on her whatnot. If anybody's interested to go take a look at some really good stuff there, actually, one of them is, well, a few of them that she posted that I would love to start that line is the Book of Life set, but it's a little bit expensive. Not her listings, but in general, this like the set itself for Book of Life. There's at least I think 2 in the 300s and 1 in the hundreds. I think.
Oh wow, I did see Black Lightning was there.
Oh, I didn't see that either.
Huh. That I would like, but I can't afford it right now.
That sucks because it's crazy because it was showing up everywhere, and then now it's not. It's like it's hard
Eh.
to see it.
Well, LBD, you could get it for me, buddy.
Actually, right, probably couldn't right now.
Oh, well,
Considering I'm about to buy the damn printer and then probably gonna go after something myself on this drop.
so,
I'm probably gonna go after that Lincoln.
um, is that the scene one in Ford's Theater?
No, it's the one that turns into a Reaper.
Oh, well, I don't fear the Reaper.
Then I know I like Spike, but I decided not to collect that line because it's just he himself is getting expensive.
Well, yeah.
And then
Um,
and it's funny because I could have had Faye on sale, and now she's like tripled whatever it was on sale. Um, there's obviously La Muerte, which is the Book of Life, and then there is the Dobby that I got rid of it for like $50 or something like that, and now that thing's like $120. It's crazy.
yeah, I got one floating around here somewhere.
A Dobby.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well, I told you how I got mine. Went to Toronto and I was at an EB Games in the Eaton Center, and I said, "Yeah, I'm looking for this one pop. It just came out." And she goes, "Yeah, we've had one for 4 days. The guy hasn't come to pick it up. Here, it's yours."
Huh.
I was like, oh wow, someone's gonna come in later and cry."
You should. Oh look, there's Cad Bane with the actual sticker. I got one that doesn't have a sticker, so
Yeah,
I kind of want to pick that one up, but I already have one, so I probably won't.
B BJ, sorry, BJG. What?
Huh?
Okay, nothing. I'm looking at what Lisa Noble just wrote, and I
That red
can't.
hood. For some reason, anytime I see the shared red hood, like the original,
Mm-hmm.
people are always selling it for like the
Con stickers.
the con sticker price. I'm like, why? Like you, and it's always people who know better. That's what gets me upset. I don't make it seem like okay. It's your product, sell it at what you want, but don't act dumb like you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, it's easier to fade ignorance than it is to admit that you're being. Oh, Benjamin. Oh, yes, the Gemini one. Well, Lisa, I think you should get it. You deserve it. You've done a lot of good things this year, and I think you deserve to get this for yourself. This is definitely, one of those rare times where you should treat yourself.
Where is it? I don't see it.
It's right there.
Oh, huh.
So yeah, I think you should. Also, I used to be a Crossroads demon, so I mean, it's
His real name is Crowley.
no, 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 Walt Disney.
God.
Oh, got your soul. Um, um,
See, I'm happy they came out with the new cap where he's wearing the goggles
yeah.
because I really like that pop, but I was never gonna shell out the money for it.
You know what's funny? I think I told you I bought three of them,
You know?
and I was able to sell one to cover the cost of the other two. Well, cover the cost of everything. Like it was great because I was actually spending money I didn't have at the time. Like literally, I was spending like grocery money. I was like, well, if I buy three and I sell one for the cost of all three, then I can trade this other one for something I want and keep one for myself. And that's literally what I did that weekend. I forget what I traded it for too now.
That Baymax looks really good too. I would have liked it, like as me and the kid. One of the things as like a baby that she used to always do.
Hmm.
I find it crazy how much the little 3 tub thing is worth now of Night for Christmas because the thing was on sale for like 50% at my Hot Topic, like four of them.
Yeah,
But back to the Maymax. As a kid, her mom showed her how to do there's this regular handshake that we all do over there in
yeah.
Honduras, or whatever, for the most part. My whole family does it, and then at the end of it, she added the fa la 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 thing, and ever since she was little, she does it at the end of every handshake. So that would be a nice one to have for the kid. But I don't even know what that thing goes for right now.
Well, the Scottish side, we have our own personal handshake too. It's where you shake the hand, and you headbutt them, and then you say, "Where's my money?"
Or you either use your head or your lunchbox. You
Any blunt object will do. I mean,
mean?
necessity makes for some of the best things out there. Um,
Slave Leia original, yeah. See the original blue box. I was like, why is this? Because the PPG on Funko, it'll show you two. It'll swap between the black box and the blue box all the time. So it's always confusing. And because they have the black box one at the store, and I was like, okay, that's the difference. Because I didn't even know they had two different ones.
hmm. Well, it is interesting. I'll give you that, man. Curious as to how that's going to work out, though. At the end of the day, I mean,
What do you mean?
well, I mean, if I don't know, you see the whole black box and blue box argument.
Yeah.
I don't know. And it's funny too because I've seen a lot of there were a few businesses that went out of business in the mall that had those original blue boxes, and I remember people picking them up. I think I know for a fact I picked up one. I think I picked up the Chewbacca. It's probably kicking around here somewhere.
Nice.
If you're wondering why I say that, people, it's because the shelves here are 3 deep, and each shelf holds 150 pops, and I have about 9 of them. So I have a rough idea where things are, but it still takes a bit of work to find them.
Yeah. See, I don't think I can let my collection get to that point.
Huh. Well, I mean, I honestly think if it was just you and your daughter, and you had a large enough apartment, I think your collection would grow.
Well, I'm actually probably gonna move in probably maybe 2 years. I'm thinking.
Huh.
We haven't really talked about that actually. But there's
Well,
a possibility of that happening within the next 2 years, just because she's getting too big to be living here.
oh, well,
Basically,
if you love something, you set it free, LB.
yeah. I'll send her right over, buddy.
Go on, girl, you're free. You're free. 1 hour later, child services is knocking on your door. Did you set your daughter loose in the park? Maybe.
Yeah, see, Nadia, that bathtub scene, it literally was in my hot topic for months for like on
Yeah.
clearance. It got to the point where they had one of those sales where you buy two things on clearance, you get whatever off, and they were still there, and then eventually they went.
Yeah, same with ours here. They were here for a while. Lock, shock, and barrel is also pretty cool. Yeah, I noticed this here. It's a lot of like half of the side is like anime. It's all well, a lot of animation in this
Yeah.
Toy Story.
If I miss out on Lincoln, I might go for that Cat Bane.
Cool. So what you're saying is I should buy the Lincoln. We cool?
If that's what you want to do.
No, no. I mean, we have friends that buy things out of spite and then have it backfire on them. I don't need to be in that. I don't need to be in that kind of company.
Well, you were almost there a couple of times the other day when we were doing that
Ooh.
Adobe auction.
Oh God, that. Yeah. Rule number one: never take me to an auction. It's not going to do. Nobody's going to win but the auctioneer.
I heard you were probably screaming under your breath, Krusty wants out.
No, I was thinking, come on, come on. I only outbid you by $1. Come on, are you going to let me win?
Those prices. That was a good day. Although one
Yeah.
of our friends didn't get what he wanted, but
Well, I got screwed.
I know you got screwed. And you had a case, but you didn't want to fight it, so
Well, what was the point?
you get what you're owed. That's pretty much the point.
I don't think they would have done it. Because when I looked at the video, they didn't acknowledge me as the winner. Actually,
They actually did acknowledge you in the
oh,
chat. They liked your last
oh,
guess.
okay.
That's
Meh.
why I told you.
Well, that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
And besides, I have
That
really
ship
no
has
intention.
sailed, crashed, and burned, and come back to life.
Actually, I have no intentions of ever taking part in their because, hey
Oh
guys,
no.
FYI, if you're ever doing a live auction, doesn't matter what business you are, don't drink, be sober.
Yeah, that was a little nuts, man. When they started drinking,
And the funny part was they were, and it wasn't like they were doing like little, like what we call something to wet your whistle. We're talking
like
full, like we're
swigs.
talking full
Yeah, they were
whiskey
trying like full.
glasses.
Yeah, they were taking full gulps. It wasn't no swigs.
Yeah,
It was.
you know,
Yeah.
not anything to wet the inside of your mouth, but full. So it's no. I'm sorry. I like I like when I'm doing business with somebody to be sober. Afterwards, once business has been concluded, you want to get drunk like a poet on payday, go for it. But until then,
Yay! So let me see. If I order this today, when will it show up?
uh yes, LBD is now ordering a thermal printer because before he was writing all his what do you call all his shipping labels in by hand in calligraphy.
I might actually have to move. I might
You might have
actually
to
have
move what?
to move my auction because it wouldn't even show up till Thursday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because if I would have ordered it yesterday, it would have showed up by either tomorrow or Tuesday.
So that package that I had shipped from like California, it went to Los Angeles, to Vegas, to York, PA, to Harrisburg, Jersey City, then
Kearney.
Kearney. Thank you, Kearney.
Well, if you live in Kearney, they call it Carney.
Okay, well I'm not from there. Uh,
I'm just
shocking,
saying.
I know.
No,
And
seriously
apparently
though,
it's there
it's a
right now.
debate.
Pardon?
It's a literal debate. Well, here's the thing: one of the main distribution centers is in Jersey City, but there's all Kearney is after Jersey City, and they oddly enough, their big like post office building there in Kearney
Mm-hmm.
is right next to the prison,
Oh,
like smack dab next to
yeah.
the
Apparently
prison.
it's supposed to be there Monday before 9 p.m.
Oh,
Hey, Lisa, if you want, why don't you link that auction in the chat, and we can all take a look.
what
Log
mine?
into eBay and sniping. Done. I'm kidding.
I didn't even see what auction you were talking.
Just reminds me. I'm in an eBay auction. 1 hour left.
Well, Lisa, what is it for? Or you know what? DM us if you don't want to tell the whole chat. I'm just curious because we wouldn't do that to you, but
I don't know. I don't trust myself. I'll be honest. I mean,
you're evil. That's right. I forgot your soul's on your dresser.
no. It's actually probably halfway to the recycling company.
Oh yeah, that's right. You threw it out.
Um, but yeah. Oh wow, that was a that that went up fast.
What?
Somebody's selling the venomized Ironheart on eBay for like $80 US.
Huh? Yeah, I'm assuming special edition sticker.
Oh yeah, there's no other sticker for it.
Not yet.
Well, I don't think Hot Topic's gonna get it.
It's probably gonna be damn pop in a box. They have the original.
Well, even the pop in a box comes with a specialty sticker. Oh no, sorry, no, they have their new one now. Yeah, it's the blue one with their logo on it.
It looks like a specialty sticker.
Back, I'm winning always
Oh,
that one
bitch.
person though.
Back
Uh,
remaining. Oh,
I have no idea.
how many? Oh, she said there's an hour left.
Huh?
By the way, if anybody didn't know, Lisa likes to indulge in shopping.
It's a pastime for a lot of us, really.
Yes, sister. No, she's not alone.
Yeah. My problem is with auctions is, let's say LBD bids $1. Sorry, bids $50 for something, and he's winning it. And then I bid 55, and then he goes 56. I'm that asshole who will go 57, even though he has no intentions of wanting to buy it at this point because it's more than he wants to pay for it, just so the other guy will purposely go over by $1. However, that same logic can backfire on you horribly. And it came close to several times on our Zobi auction.
Yeah.
I still think that one guy that put down $600 for that Stone Cold Steve Austin autograph was a troll.
I'm curious to know if he ever paid.
Well, not like they're going to publish it. I mean, who? Very rarely do places ever publish things, and they should. You know, if a person's a troll.
No, but they published, like, they made his
Okay, so
vid,
it's
like,
not a stick comic. I'm not going to say haters might be in the room.
ah.
Oh God, I know what it is. It's her Care Bear collection. For the record, she's a real Tenderheart fan. Um,
Oh wow. So wait, what is it? Okay, so the printer will be here Thursday. The
we
label
will
will be here tomorrow.
we will be guessing on what you're bidding. I don't have any money, so I'm safe. Otherwise, I'd be in trouble right now. Well, your Hot Rocks will be there / my Hot Rocks. I guess we should probably wait until the Iron Patriot already shipped out to my reshipper. So I guess do you want that? Do you want that Iron Patriot?
Yeah, but I only talked about it on your live a couple times before when it was announced.
True, and you've talked about it a few times on this live. But you see, I was going to give it a Quick Draw. Hey, Quick Draw, do you want a free Iron Patriot? I was going to charge LBD, but if you want a free one, let me know. You see, the fun part is Quick Draw is also in Jersey, so now I see LBD sitting on a lawn chair in front of his mailbox, waiting for it to arrive.
And I have Quick Draws. John, question.
Yeah.
Should I buy the insurance on the printer?
Yes. With your luck, yes. Because it's a piece of tech. It's being delivered by your postal service, and all it takes is one asshole to drop it.
It's Amazon.
Okay, doesn't matter. Still coming by a delivery person. And don't forget, Amazon now hires third-party delivery companies, so you may not necessarily even get an official Amazon truck. It could be Dale and his brother Bob, who happen to own Bob and Dale's shipping company.
By the way, I didn't include insurance in the split that I did, but I don't mind paying that extra.
Well, Mama J said LBD said he didn't need it. Huh? Okay. Well, I mean, that's.
I did not say that, Mama J. Stop trying to hone in on my hustle, okay?
No, on your happiness. No.
Oh, yeah,
if you label it your happiness, people look meaner when they crush it. When you say your hustle, it doesn't have the same effect. Like, go to a judge. Well, he was getting in on my hustle, and
you know that box that's still sitting here on your bed.
For the record, sir, it's in the front hall on the table where my keys are on top of it. Okay. It's okay. I'm just glad we were talking backstage about this, but the two chase stitches that I got the other day, I posted on a few sites and I put down not for trade, not for sale, because my master plan is at the end of the day I'm going to wait until convention time and then see if I can't buy what I want, at least maybe I can trade for what I want. People still kept sending messages even though I specifically said not for sale, not for trade. You still going through all that, LBD?
Yeah, because I had to go back because I already had it in my car, and you can't just add the insurance on it. You had to go delete it and go back and do it all over. But yeah,
just paying a War Machine pop. Nobody will know the difference. Hello, Andrew. I'm sorry. LBD is currently busy buying something and is being neglectful to you. I am so sorry, Andrew, but I'm here for you.
He's not even.
Yes. Hello, gentlemen. I just stopped in to say hello to everybody.
No, I see him. He made it seem like he was like backstage or something. Like I ignored
Oh God,
him.
no! I would expect you to hear the little. Boop.
Yeah.
I'm so glad they put that in there.
I know, right? But the bad part is that it's an option. You have to click it on because in the beginning it wasn't on automatically.
Oh, I'm aware of that. I don't care. I mean, the fact that it's there is nice because they're. I mean, how many times have we had somebody backstage and be like, Well, thank you for coming out tonight. And you look down and go, oh shit. I am so sorry. Yes, Andrew decided to ditch us to be with his family for Father's Day. Uh, let's see. I'm here for everybody tonight. Also, your friends and family. What about our friends? And are you threatening me, sir? Do
Okay,
well,
order.
huh?
My order has been placed.
Congratulations. What's it like ordering something online that isn't from Skip the Dishes?
I've never ordered from Skip the Dishes, so I couldn't
Sorry,
compare.
DoorDash, Uber Eats.
Well, it's different because it doesn't come right away. So the
Look at Quick Draw's message. Now think if they were both in a room, how well that would work.
oh god, you guys are terrible. You guys are terrible human beings.
How am I terrible? I'm the one looking at what he wrote.
You laughed at it though.
Because I could just see this look on Quick Draw's face going, why isn't he waving back? Someone whispers in his ear, oh, really? So, I don't know what else. Was there anything else you wanted to bring up or talk about or discuss or,
I think we're pretty much wrapped up, man. Hopefully by next week, I won't be as stressed out as I was when I did my last auction. Because Jesus Christ, man, it was a pain in the ass to do all those labels. Now I don't have to worry about that. Yay!
I don't know. I still like your auction because from an auditory sense, it's like AMSR when I hear that chair go, yeah.
You do realize I'm no longer in that chair. In my last auction, I didn't do that. I wasn't in that chair.
I didn't see your last auction because I was working.
Still. Anyway.
Sorry, I can't exactly tell the people I work with. Go, I am so sorry. I'm not going to be able to assist you. A friend of mine has a live auction, and that takes precedence.
Yeah, I might move it to Friday though, just because like the possibility of everything being here by is more likely Thursday than Wednesday.
True. And it's always good to give yourself a little bit of leeway so you can get things done properly.
But considering that I'm going to have the printer now,
Mm-hmm.
I can do more items without stressing it.
This is true. This is very true.
So I normally only have like maybe 35 to 40 items. I might bump it up to either 20 more.
I think you should do 5,000.
I don't even have 5,000 items.
You auction Lego pieces.
I have to take apart my Lego pieces.
I wish I could. For Christmas, you want one of these.
Okay. Yes, I know you want an elf on the shelf. I'll buy you one before it's Christmas, so it's cheaper.
Okay.
I don't know. I still want Bernie on. Bernie on a gurney.
But we gotta get a brown one though. None of that other stuff. Yeah.
Which brown one? Which brown one?
No, because you were in I remember when she was a little bit smaller, and we're going through Walmart, and she brings me the elf on the shelf, and it's brown. I was like, when the hell did this happen? I was surprised.
And I really wanted one for Christmas.
Because you never see them. Like, everybody's posting pictures of elf on the shelf, and it's always been, the one everybody knows. Okay. They decided to change that.
I don't know. My favorite is the pictures people. The pictures
I just
people
found
take of
the
them.
elf on the shelf.
You're talking, maybe. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying the pictures people take of them, like doing different things.
Oh, you gotta follow Flocka. She goes all out, dude.
I'm talking like the ones where they're like they just theClearly have done something illicit and buried somebody.
Yeah, no. There's ones where like she ties them on a pair of tracks, and there's also like it gets pretty bad. There's like one where it's high. Hey,
LBD. Oh,
every day go today. Well, it wasn't really a gift. We went half on it. Listen here. Here's my argument with when they mentioned this that I should be getting him a gift. It's like my gift is that I still talk to him. Okay, considering that he left when I was 3. Okay, leave me alone.
Well, I would talk to my dad. Unfortunately, it would require some extensive things that
Well, there's always a Ouija board and some blood.
What do you think I am? Practicing Santeria?
A little bit.
No. There ain't no chickens in my house. No onyx idols sitting on a shelf somewhere.
You have idols all over your house. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I guess if you look at Funko Pops that way, technically this would be a depository.
The way you have a shrine to your Fallout and Ghostbusters, just saying. Oh, your Deadpool and your Deadpool.
The Deadpool's kind of been buried under other things at the moment.
Ghostbusters.
But
you haven't even seen Ghostbusters.
Anyways, so I guess that's pretty well it then, right?
Yeah, we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it like about an hour and a half. Hopefully next week, like I said, since I'm gonna be a little bit quicker with everything that's going on with the auction stuff, I should be able to pull together maybe a quiz so we can have some little bit of fun again. Mm-hmm. Jeremy definitely won the last one, and he'll get his prize soon. It's already out there. I think, like I said, Monday or Tuesday should be there.
Then can you show them the elf on the shelf for me?
Oh, hold on. So, Sophia, did you know it's getting close to 8 o'clock, and that means you go to bed, and if your father can see you, he can send you to bed sooner.
Yeah, it's almost time for bed, actually.
Darn. I was really hoping that I was going to have a different reaction.
Yeah. She wants to show her shirt. That's why you can't see it because we're too. Yeah. There you go. She's wearing the elf on the shelf shirt. That's why she's.
Picture. I got my dad a pack of smokes. He'd love to get it.
Sean, did you see?
Yeah. Yes, I saw it.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna let you go and go be mischievous somewhere else.
See you guys
later. Happy Father's Day to everybody.
Yes. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers and the ones who aren't aware.
It's quite a few.